Has anybody ever told you that getting a reading from a medium is bad? It's against the Bible. Well, let me explain. It's not bad. In fact, it's actually healing. My name is Paul Casino. I am a certified medium. I'm a professional medium. I've taught mediumship classes for over 5 years, read in front of 800 people at the Babcock Theater here in Billings, Montana, read at Hot 1019, popular radio station in Billings, Montana, for over 7 years. I've been doing small group readings all over Montana, and I've been doing phone and Zoom readings. Um, I've read for people from all over the world, and I've done quite a bit. So let me explain something. Back in the Old Testament, necromancy was against the rules in the Bible. Now, as a medium, I don't practice necromancy. That's black magic. That is something dark and very occult and very dangerous to work with. Now, one thing with necromancy, it's traced back to the ancient Babylonian times, the Greeks and Romans in the Old Testament. And what basically what they would do if somebody were to die, these I call them black mediums or dark mediums, they would grab the dead corpse and put him, in the heat in the summertime, and just lay him there. And families and friends would sit around the dead corpse of this person laying there. And this medium, using black magic and conjuring spirits around this dead corpse, would find a way of. They thought they were communicating with the dead, and they could be communicating with demons. They don't know who they were communicating with, and they were getting fortunes read, and they were getting their fortunes read, and they were telling future stuff. And it's very dangerous because it's a very occult, if that makes any sense. What I do as a medium, I always work with the light. Again, I always ask permission to allow the spirits to come through. Now, when you read the Bible and Jesus talks about there's no death, so like when we die and we go into light, there's no death up there. So I don't really speak to the dead. I'm speaking to they're all living up there. So when a medium says they speak to the dead is earthbound. The ghosts, the ones that don't cross over, the ones who are condemned down here. I don't really communicate with them. The only time I'll communicate with them is if they need to be crossed over, and if they need my help. That's the only time I'll do it. But I'm always connected with a higher vibration. There's a huge difference. Now, I'm not judging any medium that's out there that does conjuring or necromancy or any of that other occult stuff or black magic stuff. That's not my place. It's between them and whoever. But I'm explaining to you guys what I do. What I do is safe. I always, again, pray before and after a reading. And if you ever watch my readings, it's always healing. The people that get the readings get healed. There's nothing addicted about it. It's not like you're playing the Ouija board and getting addicted with that. Again, that's something else. That's a tool of divination, and you don't know what you're talking to with the Ouija board. Same with those spirit boxes. That's all earthbound stuff. You can be connecting with demons, earthbound spirits. You're not going to be connecting with nobody up there. I guarantee it. You just